Hello and welcome or welcome back. Another opinions video today because apparently these do really well. Anyways, as said on the title, I'll be responding to both of your K-pop opinions and predictions. There was a form for it and thank you to those who filled it out. Please keep in mind that these are only our opinions and aren't meant to be taken seriously. It's completely fine if you disagree. Feel free to drop your own predictions and opinions down in the comments below. With all that aside, let's get into the video and I hope you enjoy. First prediction is TXT member solo. I doubt that will come anytime soon because it's way too early for their career to have solos. TXT as a whole is very successful right now and I know Big Hit will continue to promote them as one group. As of right now, song covers that each member does will suffice for me. So, no to TXT solos yet, but if it does come in the future, I'll violently support each member because they deserve that shit. By the way, I made videos in the past about giving solos for each member if you wanna check it out. Okay, next. Anand says Savage by Aespa wasn't good. I disagree, but it's good. I kind of understand why you don't think it's good, but it's good. The song is good and if you don't find it good, that's okay because I find it good. Did I tell you it's good? Yeah, it's good. The matter of fact, it's too good. In conclusion, it's good. Next is Anand predicting that this year's Mama will be great. Yeah, let's manifest Anand. Last year was okay. Not the best but very forgettable. But hopefully there will be a live audience this year because there was a recent concert that had one. And I'm in need of idol interactions. But if any of you ship them, you'll be hearing from my lawyers ASAP. But manifesting. Next is about Kepler. I personally wouldn't say that Baehii will be the main reason they won't flop. Yes, she could play a part in giving them more exposure, but all the girls are talented and I'm pretty sure each member has their own charms and appeal that'll attract certain fans. Also, we'll still have to wait to see the music that they will release in the future. Their music will determine if they flop or not. So I disagree. Next is okay, next. Anand says, I don't think any group will be able to surpass the success of BTS and Blackpink. Yet, 100%. There could be a chance for a future K-pop group to be nominated or even win a Grammy, but I doubt the scammies will give them that win. I mean, look what happened with BTS. We all know they should have taken the W, but yeah, I personally don't think any group will be at BTS's level. Maybe Blackpink's level, but still, I don't think so. These two groups further exposed Kpop into the Western market and now look where K-pop is. I personally think due to this exposure right now and as time goes on, I do feel like K-pop in the Western will be treated as another genre along with hip-hop, pop, R&B, etc. In other words, I feel like K-pop will turn into a mainstream genre. There won't be as much hype to it in the future like it had now. Lastly, I do think there will be groups that will be very popular in the Western, but not to the point where it's BTS famous level. So yes, Anand, I heavily agree. Anand says 5th gen music is going to be the worst. If so, then I think 9th gen music will be worse. In all seriousness, I don't know, to be honest. Every generation has something to bring and something bad, so we'll see what 5th gen is going to bring to the table. I don't know why I keep thinking it'll have more futuristic / hyperpop songs / metallic songs. For example, Savage by Aespa. But we all know K-pop 4th gen music is very diverse in its genre. So I bet 5th gen will also be very diverse indeed. Pause if you want to read. I could not put this in this video because all they did was spit out the truth. In fact, this isn't an opinion. It's a fact. Streaming doesn't equal being a real fan. It is what it is. Deal with it. Is that enough time for you to read? I take that as a yes. First, yes, Anand, you do have a point. Big Hit is giving more exposure to Yeonjun, but I wouldn't really call it Yeonjun and Friends. That's kind of reaching, to be honest. In fact, there are other groups out there who have specific members that literally outshine their groups. It's kind of sad. But for TXT, That's not the case. The other members besides Yeonjun still get to go on other shows and be hosts/MCs and all that. For example, MC Subin, DJ radio hosts Taehyung and Hooning Kai, etc. It's TXT, not Yeonjun and friends. So Anan, I respectfully disagree. Anan, you're funny. Aespa and Red Velvet is nothing alike. No one will replace anyone. Aespa and Red Velvet has their own charm and appeal, and Red Velvet will definitely be remembered. I'm not even a stan, but I know people will still talk about them in the future and keep hyping up about their discography. For Aespa, they're Aespa. I mean, they really stand out. We are gonna witness the resurrection of Navis and the downfall of Black Mamba. Trust me, they will acquire victory. Anand says K-pop will grow bigger but not go mainstream. I kind of disagree. I personally think K-pop right now is at its peak. Thanks to BTS and Blackpink. I feel like K-pop has reached its highest mountain, and I think it'll be stagnant here in the future. Due to this exposure globally that was given to K-pop, I feel like it'll just be treated like a mainstream genre. For example, the treatment that the other genres like hip-hop, pop, R&B gets in the West and all around the world. I'm sure it won't have as much hype in the future than it has now, but we'll see. Okay, next. I personally haven't found any armies that purposefully attack other groups just for the sake of it, but that doesn't mean they don't exist, so yes, I agree. Other fandoms needs to stop this too. So to those fans, maybe get a life. Just a suggestion. Anyways, that was it for this video. I apologize if your opinion or prediction wasn't here. I might make another one of these if I can be bothered, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, bye.